This is the IELTS listening test. You will hear a number of different recordings and you will have to answer questions on what you hear. There will be time for you to read the instructions and questions, and you will have a chance to check your work. All the recordings will be played once only. The test is in 4 sections. Section 1. You will hear a conversation. First, you have some time to look at questions 1 to 5.
Hello, I'd like some information about the exotic cooking classes you offer.
Certainly. Our classes are held at the community center every Saturday.
Great, and what time do they start?
They begin at 3 p.m. in the afternoon. Each session lasts for approximately 2 hours.
Nice. Is there anything provided, like maybe some ingredients or materials?
Yes, everyone receives a complimentary apron at the start. You'll need to bring your own knife set, though.
Sounds good. And how much does the course cost?
The cost for the entire 6-week program is $150.
Okay, who is the instructor for these classes?
The classes are led by our renowned local chef, Eduardo Ramirez.
Great. How can I contact him if I have more questions?
You can reach him via email or telephone. His contact information is provided upon registration.
Fantastic. Thanks for your help.
Before you hear the rest of the conversation, you have some time to look at questions 6 to 10.
You're welcome. Just to let you know, the course actually starts on the 5th of October.
Good to know the start date. What sort of cuisine will we be learning about?
We focus on exotic dishes incorporating enoki mushrooms. Our aim is to enhance participants' culinary skills.
I see. And will there be any special culminating event?
Yes, the last session is a group dinner where each participant can showcase their new skills.
That sounds wonderful. I'm looking forward to it.
We're looking forward to having you in the class.
That is the end of Section 1. You now have half a minute to check your answers. Now turn to Section 2. You will hear a talk. First, you have some time to look at questions 11 to 15.
Hello everyone.
Welcome to Green Horizons Adventure Park, an eco-friendly wonderland designed especially for nature enthusiasts and adrenaline seekers alike. Unlike conventional amusement parks, we at Green Horizons offer our visitors the unique opportunity to explore breathtaking natural landscapes and enjoy environmentally sustainable attractions. Let's begin by discussing some of the park's exclusive offerings. For those of you eager for an unforgettable experience, we have the Night Jungle Exploration. This tour allows you to venture through the park's dense foliage under the starlit sky, discovering the nocturnal world of flora and fauna that often goes unnoticed in the daytime. One of our popular attractions is the Mystic Caves, a subterranean adventure that leads through ancient rock formations. We highly recommend bringing a flashlight, as parts of the cave system are quite dark, and having your own light will enhance the experience significantly. For thrill seekers, the cascading zip line, which lasts approximately 45 minutes, offers not only a surge of adrenaline, but also stunning views of the park from above. Please note that all guests should meet their respective guides at the main entrance, where we will start each exciting journey and ensure everyone is accounted for.
Before you hear the rest of the talk, you have some time to look at questions 16 to 20.
Moving on, let me tell you about our eco-village, a self-sustaining community within the park. The eco-village offers a fascinating insight into sustainable living practices, complete with interactive learning stations for those interested in environmental science. The souvenir shop here, meanwhile, provides visitors the chance to purchase locally made crafts that reflect the park's dedication to supporting regional artisans. For a truly atmospheric dining experience, we have the park's dining area, which serves delicious farm-to-table meals. Our chefs work closely with local farmers to bring you fresh and seasonal dishes. Families with little ones will find the children's play zone quite engaging. With storytelling events scheduled daily and a variety of activities, it's the perfect spot for stimulating a child's imagination. Lastly, don't miss our animal interaction sessions, particularly the traditional cooking class featuring plant-based menus inspired by regional flora.
That is the end of section 2. You now have half a minute to check your answers. Now turn to section 3. You will hear a discussion. First, you have some time to look at questions 21 to 25.
So tell me, why did you decide to focus your project on a community garden? We thought it was a great way to improve the local community's health while also addressing environmental conservation issues. Yes, and we think it can provide fresh produce to local residents, which adds a layer of benefit. That's an excellent reasoning. Now, what challenges have you foreseen in maintaining this garden? One major challenge is ensuring consistent volunteer support. This is crucial for ongoing maintenance. We also expect some difficulty with funding, but we're planning to hold community events to raise money. Sounds like you have thought this through. What benefits do you expect the garden to yield, primarily? Apart from providing fresh produce, it will offer educational opportunities for schools. We've designed some specific zones for this purpose. And let's not forget the biodiversity aspect with varied plant species.
Before you hear the rest of the discussion, you have some time to look at questions 26 to 30.
How do you plan to ensure the garden remains sustainable? We're implementing solar-powered irrigation systems and harvesting rainwater. Additionally, we're committed to using organic pest control methods. Yes, we've avoided synthetic fertilizers entirely. Plus, certain plants were selected specifically to attract beneficial insects. Very well. Have you considered how to make the garden accessible to all community members? Certainly, we've designed wider pathways and included raised plant beds, which are easier for older adults or people in wheelchairs. We also plan to set up audio guides to assist visually impaired visitors. Great. For a clear timetable, when do you plan to open the garden to the public? We're aiming to have it open from April next year, just in time for spring. And to naturally keep pests away, we're looking into planting companion plants that repel insects.
That is the end of section 3. You now have half a minute to check your answers. Now turn to section 4. You will hear a lecture. First, you have some time to look at questions 31 to 40.
Good afternoon, everyone. Today, we are delving into the fascinating study of cognitive cartography, a term that refers to the way in which individuals perceive and organize spatial information in their minds. This field examines how humans create mental maps that help them understand and navigate their environments. Scientists have found that these cognitive maps are dynamic. They adjust as individuals encounter new experiences and gather more information. Through ongoing research, it has become evident that these mental representations are influenced by various factors, impacting both accuracy and utility. At its core, cognitive cartography is a unique intersection of psychology and geography, seeking to understand the processes behind spatial reasoning and memory. These mental maps are incredibly personal, and not everyone perceives geography in the same way. For instance, cultural differences can lead to varying interpretations of the same physical spaces. Additionally, the way in which people visualize and store spatial data can be influenced by personal experience, memory, and imagination. There's also evidence suggesting that engaging frequently with varied environments can enhance one's ability with cognitive mapping. This often results in superior navigation skills and a better understanding of large-scale environments. Regularly visiting different places seems to fortify our mental mapping capabilities, naturally strengthening the mental networks we use to interpret space. Mental maps serve as crucial tools for both navigation and storing spatial landmarks. These maps allow individuals to recall pathways, recognize landmarks, and plan routes. However, relying too heavily on familiar paths can sometimes lead to cognitive distortions, where people might overlook alternative routes or fail to notice changes in their surroundings. Cultural context plays a significant role as well. It can affect how maps are perceived and interpreted. For example, different cultures may prioritize various features on a map or hold different understandings of spatial relationships, which can result in divergent cognitive maps among individuals from diverse backgrounds. Interestingly, age seems to play a role in how spatial information is processed. While adults tend to create more structured and detailed mental maps, children often depict their surroundings in a more imaginative manner, sometimes omitting spatial accuracy for creativity. This suggests that cognitive maps evolve as people grow and accumulate knowledge. Finally, by examining how cognitive maps have transformed throughout history, researchers can gain insights into historical shifts in perception. These shifts can reveal how changes in technology, environment, and society influence the way humans conceptualize space and geography.
That is the end of section 4. You now have half a minute to check your answers.
That is the end of the test. Please check your answers carefully. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more full IELTS tests.